3 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch
leading off tonight for the Yankees.
Next. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
7:05.
Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. 1 out. And now Dylan Thomas. Now the first pitch. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Dylan Thomas is the second out of the opening frame. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yanks nothing. Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball. Shohei Ohtani will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jerome Driscoll is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
2 down, no one on base. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Soto has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the Sox. Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. First offering. Andrew Benintendi swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. One and one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hopped up. Sano is under it. And the inning is over. Now it'll be Rafael Devers. He's set to lead off the whole half of the second. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Batting first, the left fielder, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. Next up for the Red Sox, Aaron Hicks. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above,
the second baseman
lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't fit.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Now to bat, DJ LeMahieu, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next to hit is Gary Sanchez, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And he fouls this one off.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Fouled away. LeMahieu over at second. Urshela on at first with nobody out. Sent out to straightaway center field. Verdugo waits on it. 1 away. Couple of runners on base with 1 down, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Throw comes in from Martinez, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Stepping in now, Dylan Thomas. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, and it'll leapfrog him out in front to a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Swinging a shot toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. Popped up. Sano has a play, and the inning is over. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-2 New York. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jerome Driscoll. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Judge is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Lo. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Behind 0-2 now. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Third baseman,
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
High in the air out to center field. Verdugo is right there. 1 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He popped out in his first trip. And now pitch on the way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. De La Guerra has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Heading out towards shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Miguel Sano. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Miguel Sano becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. J.D. Martinez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Aaron Hicks stands in as he looks at a called strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound. And to check swing and not chase that one, puts himself right back in the count.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's a high pop-up. Bogarts calls for it, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full, the Yankees 4, and the Red Sox 2. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the third baseman, Gio Urshela. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Verdugo waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And the next at bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. And here's a drive sent out to deep left center field. Is it high enough to get over the monster? It is gone, a home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
To the plate now, Dylan Thomas. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This one's flared toward left center. Seager onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it, and that retires the side. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's now 5-2 New York. And now here is Chad Gallagher, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Next will be the designated hitter, Jerome Driscoll, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game. And Garrett Richards takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. First delivery to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. His 2nd home run of the series as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up, and there's one down now. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Back up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next up, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last AB. To short, hit hard. He's right there. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 6-2 New York. Alex Verdugo digging in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Corey Seager stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts has it, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for the Mets,
striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Soto gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail here. It's 6-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Gio Urshela. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. This one's down to 3rd. Devers gloves it. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. And now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Set. Here's the 0-1. Sanchez, base runner at first with 1 out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Dylan Thomas will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to 3rd. The tag, and he is out at 3rd base. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Miguel Sano. 1-0 to count. Now the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. 1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Stepping in next, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Popped him up. Sanchez is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Stepping in once again is Juan Soto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Hicks. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Andrew Benintendi will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Ryan Brazier gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth. Slow roller left side. Devers has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 2. First pitch of the AB now. Chad DeLaguerra stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound,
in for strike two. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's another 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Thomas is right there, one down. Next it'll be Connor Wong, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jerome Driscoll. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get off.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. Darwinzon Hernandez enters from the pen to start the night.
Number 63.
First delivery to him. And this is popped up near second base. Seager is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now back.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. He grounded out last time up. Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now to the plate here is Gary Sanchez. Singled in his last at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Digging in will be Alex Verdugo. He'll lead it off with these guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. Alex Verdugo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Corey Seager.
The batter,
As the
number
first
5.
pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike
Corey
1. Chapman is about as
Seager.
stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits
Now
per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Rafael Devers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Bogarts has it, and the Yankees have cleared their first hurdle. They're headed to the AL Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.